It's Central Yharnam. Mana. Crank this baby down just a pinch. Need some new armor, Sean. Oh my god, I forgot to level up. Whatever. I'm gonna go to the other. And nothing. See you later. There's so much. Surely Sean won't lose those Quicksilver bullets. Probably not those Quicksilver bullets, but possibly these souls. Hello. Let's see if I remember any of this. Hey, come here. Oh my god, he does. I love how fast you feel when you run in this game. So sick. Unemployed Chocolate says, I didn't catch this yesterday. Did anyone comment on how unsafe those suspender straps hanging there would be? I believe that we had a discussion about it here. Because that is one of the worst designs possible for any clothing. And I watch every season of Project Runway. I mean, they're fashionable, but they're... just looks costumey. I mean, the amount of doorknobs you'd get caught on, pets... There's still one area that we have not explored, which is this main building that we went into. If we go up above this rampart right here that's behind me, that little bridge, there's this underside to the... oh, that's my mug. There's this underside to the building that we didn't go to. Cursed beasts. See that pebble? Can we lock on camera, for Gord's sake? Oh, I have no bullets. Bloodstone short. Come on. Search it. Search it. Come on. Oh, double short. Oh. Oh. I love how there's nothing here. Oh my god, this lamp. I literally hightailed it the hell out of here instantly. Yeah, I want to return to that H-Dream, baby. Papa G's voice. Powder kegs, adoration of complex design and whatever. I want to do this. Do-do-do-do-do. Purchase items. Kirkhammer. So the saw cleaver scales D with stir. I wonder what these runes are that are above it. You see where it says physical attack 85 plus 16, then there's these 3 squares. I assume that this is like the type of damage. So this is 3,000. Do I even want this? There are buffs you can get? Oh, okay, cool, thanks. For some of the mechanics, when I ask, I do intend to. It's a sword and 200 mace in one. I love the Kirk hammer, man. Hell yeah. I generally like hammers. Then what I'm going to do... I really like this thing, though. This thing is so cool. I, like, kind of want to play through the entire game with this. Alright, so let's hit the start button, which is really hard to find. What the hell? What? Discovered a new weapon in the game. Saw Cleaver is so awesome, though. I have 5, is that right? Okay, so I think I'm gonna... It only costs 3. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a little shot. Still not as fast as this thing. Okay. Well.
Welcome. What is... Very well, let me...
Now close your eyes. Oh yeah, I need to hork in some souls. Oh, do I not have any soul holes? Alack alas. Let's go to the tomb of Odin. Get the cloak. Nah, I messed up. I didn't get the cloak. I didn't get the cloak. We have no money for clothing, man. Online only. Cannot use this item offline. The small resonant online bell. Well, I think... Here is my hammer and here is my snout. Aha! You can't hide from me, ducks. Oh! It's a red jeweled brooch! It's a red jeweled... It's a red jeweled... Hey, hey. Alright. Now... Part of me wants to just go return this to the girl. Why is this good at all? This is so much worse than the other one! What? Why did I buy this terrible weapon? It does less damage. Sad. Learn it has higher scaling? Come on. Alright, that was pretty tight. Okay, that's pretty fun. La 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 hammer time. Hey, it's my friend. Okay. Alright. Screw this game. I can't control this at all. I just insta-died. Okay, now, I do have to go back and get those blood echoes, but it is okay because we're cheating. Okay? We're cheating. I think we're cheating. Okay. We're cheating. We're gonna go ahead and spawn closer to the souls. There it is. There it is. I think the thing that I like about the big hammer is it seems to stagger really, really well, and I like staggering a lot. Lungus says, looks like you shouldn't go for a stir build. Maybe not. I always like the combo strength dex builds. The hammer has an L2 that is great for staggering. Wait. Oh. Interesting. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Grandfather, hello! Down. I want my souls. Give me my souls. Hello. Oh, shit. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Wait a minute. If I exit the world, do I just lose all my blood echoes? Found him. Alright, so... yeah. Whoopsie dipsy. How do I two-hand it again? Oh, never mind, you can't. Because this is not two-hander. What's the fastest way to get there? Alright, I'm re-exploring right now. I'm gonna explore bear mode. Then I promise we'll go back to Father Gascoigne. See, that's where I want to get to. Gotta give her the red brooch, you know? Death, destruction, death. Does this not go across the thing? Oh, that's right, it does not. question that needs answering. What's the fall damage like in this game? Ah, not as bad as the bullet damage. Evasive maneuvers! Anger birds! Dodge! Gotta get up to get down. Very well. Woo! Give me your blood. Use one right now. And then I'll do this, and then I'll... this hand. Hello. Quest complete.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Was it really her? Mummy? Mummy? Leave me alone.
What? Well, that's just sucked a lot. That's just a terrible experience for everyone involved. It's Hereditary all over again. At least I know how to get back to where I was going. Woohoo! Wait a minute. This is not the right way. Alright, cheating again. We're leveling up, now we're going in. Well, that was just so sad. That was just sad. That's a sad thing.
Very well, let me.
You know who's got no shame? Your good old pal, Day 9. He just wants his HP, you know? Tomb of Yharnam. Great one sometimes. There's no respect for the dozens of times Sean died for that brooch. Right? Rifle spear. A trick weapon crafted... Blah, 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 blah. Alright, onward and upward. To a new part. Guys, let me just stop for a moment. Got a lot of backseat gamers right now. Maju Garzette is one. Craixus. A lot of people are just saying, hey, you didn't do this, go do this. Stop it, man. This is my first playthrough. I'll occasionally and frequently ask for specific feedback on mechanics, like, how does this work and this sort of thing. Just come on, let me play a game. Can a guy play a game? No, a man cannot play the game. Craixus is fair, thank you. Your fly is down, please correct it. It is not. Look at this, look at this, look at this strong fly. Held together. with pure steel. Nice pants. Hey, thanks. These are good pants. Subs secured. I took a mint. Before I ascend the ladder, this was a linear path, right? It's the only places I could go, right? Yeah. Old lamps for new. So this is something that I've not seen yet, is like the new area indicator. Does this game have mimics? I swear to God if this game has mimics. What is a blood gem workshop tool? Suppose I... Oh, look, it's shiny. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. We got a lot of cloak critics. It's got to be the next buy. Next time we have enough souls, man, we're getting a cloak. I'm the Shaz. You're such a jerk. I was so upset that day. You're such a jerk. I can't believe you linked that.
Be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. Screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but
I'm gonna do a lot of lore explorations here, man.
Tell me if they seem. Oh, and I know I should. If you happen upon someone while hunting.
Okay, so I got a designer comment thing coming down the pipeline later in a moment. Someone remind me to it about storytelling in Souls games. It's not open from this side. Open! Closed. What? Open. Closed. Oh. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Shit. Started off okay. Then I got greed set in. How is this? How? No, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so ashamed. Oh my god. Death by bird. I recall the birds not being so difficult. I do recall. Alright. I'm gonna make only one good point today. It's gonna come up in a little bit when we do story time. Oh. You know what? I like the speedy weapons. Madmen's know-how. Ooh, can I sit on the bench? No, absolutely not. God, you bird ass. That was a weirdly anticlimactic fight. And a little fire. A wooden shield? I don't need a shield. This is a baby game for babies. I only use gun. I saw how terrible that shield was for that other nerd. Closed by a device from somewhere. And so this appears to be a link back point. Righto. Read the shield description. Sean, man, you got it. A crude wooden shield used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt. Hunters do not normally employ shields, ineffectual against the strength of the beasts that they tend to be. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. I am one who would absolutely have the passivity engendered deep into my body. Can you equip the shield like Captain America and just hurl it? Yeah! I wish, man. I wish, Megan. So they do attack. Very well. Bullets? Yes, bullets. There's some beastly thing around here. Huh? I'm trying to find a safe place to put on my top hat. Oh my gosh, I've actually owned all these for a long time. Oh my god, I forgot how unbelievably hideous we made our character. my god, look at him! Look. Oh my god, they're gonna look at me and they're gonna see the beast! The beast himself! Kill it! Blood Vial 6 does not engender a sense of comfort. Alright, I'm gonna go the other way. Alright. Such a dapper boy. Give me 1 second. Adjust a little thingaroo here. Hopefully we're in a safe, comfortable spot. Yeah, we is. Oh. Drop stuff. Nope. So this way seems to go down. Well, I shouldn't say seems to go down. It very obviously goes down. So where are we at now? Hello. Oh, what the what? Oh my god, I had my L2 out. Oh. Can't believe it. Oh my gosh. They cheesed us, guys. They cheesed us. I should have used the pebble, man. Those dogs are scary. Hey, Suma Pal, 100 bits, man. Thanks. Alright, so this is the way that I wish to go. Hello. Oh! Oh, he's not dead. Okay. Nothing. Is this dude standing watch here? Nope. It was the other nerd. I like this outfit a lot more. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm actually amazed at how quickly these simple dudes just annihilated me. Are they stronger when they have consumed my blood echoes? Huh. Cold blood dew. Alright, let's equip some dew. What is this even? I don't understand how this works. I don't even understand. Silencing blank. Yeah, I assume this doesn't do anything, but Dark Souls has taught me to check all the nooks and the crannies. And frankly, I like walking in these areas. Huh, do we want to go in or over? More forks. Well, that's obviously a trap. No way, it wasn't a trap. No, this is not a Souls-like game. Of course it isn't. What's that on your shirt, man? It's Crablar. Okay, so there's probably some way to go up and come back in and get these things. By the way, this is... I talked about this a lot, but I feel like it's great to point out infinitely anyways. Hey, 5991, happy 2 years. You enjoy that heart badge, man. You want to show a want in terms of exploration before I'm able to satisfy it. So you'll often see, like, I get to this area, oh, what's that there? What is this little sparkly thing that's to the right of my head? Huh, I can't get to it. Now I have a motivation for exploration, more so than just, oh yeah, I'm just going to keep looking around. And so it makes me want to, it creates a type of question. Oh, come on, I hate that. So now I actually have this sort of motivation to say, how do I get back to there? And because that's sort of just in my brain, it helps create more of a structure for my learning of the space, instead of simply, oh, this connects to that. You get to pose the question, how does this connect to that? And then, aha! I mean, it's relatively simple. Like, they could have just closed that door there. Didn't actually need to show this, but by deliberately creating those sorts of questions all the time, it's really, really, really nice for just leaving these little question marks in your head, question marks, because if you have questions and you answer them, it's just like it's fundamental satisfaction. Alright. Alright, I'll go down there in a sec. And then, you know, it's interesting to say, okay, what's down this way and what's down this way? Rarely ever does the game present you with more than two forks that you're faced with.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligurius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Okay, here's where I do want some information. What does it mean to cooperate or refuse? Is this sort of like joining a covenant? Like, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't matter much. It's not like a covenant. It's a quest line. I'll cooperate.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Fire paper. Isn't that just paper? Pray.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Alright.
There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral.
There's some popping in his audio for whatever reason.
The councillors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. As you know, if you seek...
I often do the dialogue options twice, because in Dark Souls...
Earth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, Once, a group of young Bergenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Bergenworth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore,
my nose is so much bigger than his
has
nose.
declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
Bye.
I bid you farewell. It has...
A pleasure. I'm obsessed with this concept of forks and crossing off things mentally. I mean, we've done it so many times before, but I feel like this is, like, such a fantastically perfect example, where we're going to talk about 3 things here, okay? 3 things that I just appreciate about what Bloodborne's doing, okay? How do you make a designed space feel twisted and gnarled without kind of making it purely maze-like, right? And what I love is this idea of there's often forks, and because you can only go down one fork, it poses this question to you: what's down the other fork? But the important thing is that they're not just weird, gnarled, twisted paths that just kind of lead everywhere else. Very often, they're things that you just cross out. So, for instance, I'm faced with this door, the closer door, and then there's this roundabout path over here. Or I should say farther away path. Just naturally, you'll want to go down this path first, because it's closer, right? This is most of the time what people will do when there's a near path and a far path. You enter into here, it's effectively a dead end, but there's, remember, there was that shiny thing that beckoned. So again, there's a fork. Huh, what are down these forks? I've answered that question. Oh, this room seems to go nowhere. I have a new question. Oh, what's that thing up there? And what's down the other fork? I have some more motivated exploration. All right, I walk all the way up here. Have a nice, cute little fight sequence. And then when I get all the way up to here, not only do I get the reward, ding, I managed to get this item, but I hit this lever and it opens this back up again. Now, I think that the really important thing that this does is it causes me to now know that I effectively never need to go down this left passageway again. So it's a moment that felt big. It felt big. But because this is crossed off, I have now a smaller, effective zone that I'm dealing with. So this is a way to create a world that both feels large in scope, but feels quick enough to traverse. Do you see how those work together? It's like, I feel like that's the important thing that I always feel in these Dark Souls games. You cross off this side area. Okay, I never need to go there again. Oh, so there's only these 4 main pathways that connect everything. The other 11 side paths I've mentally crossed out. So this is different than a shortcut. This is a task-based branch where you have completed the task. I love religious imagery in game. Right. What is this? What kind of thing did I just pick up? How did... Ooh. How do I... I think that's used to buff something, but I don't understand. Alright, I'm going down. La la la. Oh, dude. Holy shit. There are some small technological things that ruin immersion. Like when the PS4 is like, you unlocked a trophy, look at me, I'm a bright, white, friendly-ass sign with a broom. Absolutely the least Bloodborne-esque thing humanly possible. Are you kidding me, man? God. So we're going down. I bet you there's something back here. I bet you there is. Try turning off trophy notifications. Yeah, that's very reasonable. I just haven't done it yet. The thing that I think is most ruinous for me is I've been watching Sneaky Pete on Amazon. How do I get there? See what I mean? You have a question. What's that over there? How do I get there? I want... interrupting myself. See, this is what I mean about having the question before you have the answer, the door before you have the key. That general area there, I would not know if I could traverse it or not. But then they put an item there. Oh, I can traverse it. It's not merely decorative. Okay, well then how do I get there? Oh, I literally get there from that stairwell. Okay, well, that's not fucking that interesting. Jesus. Mystery solved! Oh, antidote. Oh, fuck this game. Oh, I don't like that kind of foreshadowing in the slightest. Well solved, Day 9. Good job. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Is this good? Is this good story time? Is this good story time? No. Actually, how many of these? Still three. Still three.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let me step.
Oops, forgot to up those things. I have a lot of strength. I don't know what I want. Alright, let me... Did I use both of them? Very well. Alright. Alright. Burbly thoughts, design-wise, between Bloodborne and Dark Souls. Okay. Alright. Are you ready? Are you ready for the burbly thoughts? This is gonna be good. I mean, this is a thought. This is a thought that I pooped out upon playing Bloodborne last Friday. Okay. So let me give some context for myself mentally. I love the Dark Souls series so much, right? I have never played Demon Souls, but I played through some of Dark Souls 1, about 75% of Dark Souls 2, and about 40-50% of Dark Souls 3. And obviously I went back and played all the way through Remastered just a few short weeks ago. And some of the things that I really adore about the game, and a lot of people adore about these games, is the way that the environmental storytelling works. The way that you sort of feel the lore that's in there. And because we're playing Bloodborne, I want to touch briefly on what is interesting about the Souls story. It's just this mythos around the fire, a great fire being the source of souls. And these withered husk-like beings pull souls out of the fire, and that's what gives them this identity, this power, this godlike status for some of them. And it's about the kingdom that slowly withers away as a result of the fact that fire always fades. And that's the world in which you are placed, the world that you're exploring, where you are this accursed undead who's trying to, you know, deal with this ruinous landscape. There's a bug in my water. Whatever. And, you know, I'm going to ignore the combat and all those other things and focus just on the storytelling and things like that. one of the things that really struck me, or here's an assumption that I didn't realize I had when I was playing through the Souls game, which is that Dark Souls has such a striking, remarkable mythos to it, and such a striking, remarkable world, that when you do a sequel to something like that, you gotta preserve a lot of it. Otherwise, you depart too much from the core IP and you just look stupid. So, of course, Dark Souls 2 has bonfires, the theme of souls, the theme of the rise and the decay of a civilization. Same thing with Dark Souls 3, still has souls, still has this idea of the rise and decay of a civilization. And when I sit down and I play Bloodborne, very different mythos. Very different. Right? You know, this whole idea of blood and insight and the blood used for healing and how the old gods gave power, or the power was drawn from the old gods below Yharnam, and this whole civilization that rose to prominence as a result, and we're seeing this scourge of the beast, how everyone's turning into beasts, and so on and so on and so on. I was amazed at how well executed and similarly evocative Bloodborne was to these Souls games. And this got me thinking about this interesting... I almost feel like it's kind of a way to cheat in terms of making the production of a game smooth. So here's what I mean. If you are making a linear medium, like a book, if I write down chapter 1, I have to have a motivation for the character, I have to clearly state what the obstacles are, the actions for the character to overcome those obstacles, I have to make sure that I keep track of all these consequences, and if at some point there's some fumble, me, the reader, is just going to go, oh my god, that's just so stupid. Well, oh, if Peter Petrelli can fly in Heroes, why does he never fly in Seasons 2 and 3 and 4? Right? Like, you have to be really careful about managing a lot of these. And similarly, in terms of production, just from stories I know of people who have worked on very linear media games, there's kind of a similar problem. Like, if you're making The Last of Us, and you want to have a sequence where you're going through a corridor and you get ambushed by some character from the past, well, you have to make sure that the structure of the level actually seems intuitively like, oh yeah, this is a point where you would actually do an ambush, or like there's a level that there's like a weird power plant above a dam, and there's sort of like a sequence of events that leads up to you sneaking up to the power plant, breaking into the power plant, and so on and so forth. And if you are working on designing that level, you actually have to work really closely with a lot of the narrative people to make sure that there is a good alignment there. It's a hard problem. If at some point there's a sequence where you're supposed to sneak, and instead you just go in guns blazing gameplay-wise and just blow up everything, and then you try to sneak into the plant and the main boss guy doesn't know, well, you've messed up. Because if you went in guns blazing right next to the power plant, everyone would have known, right? And it's very easy if you're creating one of those linear sequences in any medium, including in a game, that you have to think through all these consequences, or else you just wind up fucking shit up. So when we stop and we think about the way that these Souls-borne games work, in a sense, these Souls-borne games don't have any linear storytelling, period. What they do is they establish this mythos. I'm going to take Dark Souls 1. The civilization slowly fading. And let's take, you know, See the Scaleless. See the Scaleless, what did he do? Well, in his mythos, he said to himself, I'm going to lock myself away and try to research a way to become immortal. And then they designed the Duke's Archives to have all those things. We don't have to do any sequencing there. The character, the character in the game, are not impacting that sequence. It's not, you know, not in motion and then started to be set in motion, or something like this that needs to get explained. No, it's presented to you as mythos. This is something that happened in the past. So when you visit the Duke's Archive, it is effectively a snapshot. It's effectively like an encyclopedia where all the elements that you're looking at are the various entries. It doesn't matter the order in which you read the encyclopedia. It's just the collective information that describes this snapshot of exploration. If you go down to the Lost Izalith, you know, where the Witch of Izalith and her daughters tried to research a way to make a new flame. Oops, they fucked up and just turned everything into lava. And you go there. Again, it doesn't need to have this tight relationship between the Duke's Archive and Lost Izalith. It just thematically has a tie between them. And I think that this is really the brilliance of a lot of Souls-borne games when I think about it from production. Okay, we are producing Dark Souls. We want to make this world. Oh, you know what would be cool? This idea of this dragon in his archive, and he's just trying to find ways to become immortal, and all this shit's going wrong. The artists can make various set pieces. The writers can make various tidbits of information. And they don't have to necessarily be laid out linearly, thrown out and remade to ensure that the linear sequencing of a linear story is sensible. They can be scattered around. The level designers could build an entire region in Duke's Archives and go, oh dude, you know what? We gotta completely throw this out and remake the entire level. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. If I were in charge of a project like Dark Souls, and by the way, I'm speaking simplistically, obviously some stuff does matter, but like, when I think about it compared to a linear game with linear media, you have to do a lot of throwing of stuff out and reforming and carefully making sure that it's laid out properly. Otherwise, you just wind up with this sort of reader, what? That doesn't make any sense at all. And I think that this really struck me when I sat down to play Bloodborne right now, where it's a completely different set of lore. Obviously some similarities, as in, oh, let's create a reason why you would collect blood echoes, aka souls, and resurrect, and etc. Let's use some of our same combat techniques, yeah. But, you know, I learned of Old Yharnam, this place that they just locked away and burned down. We don't have to learn about the motivations of the characters in a super linear sequence, why that got burned down. We don't have to learn about a lot of the consequences. We just get to show up and see the snapshot. And again, if they made a level and thought, ah, this isn't that great, they can still use the same assets, rearrange them, redo it. And for the most part, it just will work really, really well. And I think that this is one of the core brilliances of the development of Dark Souls. Not just, ooh, look at how good it is from a just, it's a quality game, blah, blah, blah. But like, From Software churns out one of these games about every 2 years. I was just reading through From Software's just productivity. I mean, God, they're like prolific as fuck. And they're making Armored Core games and whatnot. And this game just has no need or worry to explain sequentially what happens in each area and how they're changing over time. It's just a snapshot of this area, a snapshot of this area, a snapshot of this area. And what we are doing is we're piecing together what was the generalized impact of whatever catastrophe is going on these various groups. And we don't, again, have to trace that. We just get to experience it in a snap. So that's my story time burble, and I think it's something that, like, I feel like it's a lesson that I would want to take for if I ever worked on a single player type game, because man, who the hell doesn't want to make their very own Souls-borne style game? Yeah, Clord says the plot has already happened. You are just a kind of archaeologist. It's a great way to put it. You're literally seeing what has been placed here. And I think this is some of the... I can just imagine this being way easier. Because, I mean, like, for instance, let's just... I don't know. Let's say that there is a castle made out of the sculpting of great trees. But then the trees become poisoned, and there's some sort of, you know, betrayal and fissure that happens within the city. And you visit that city, you know, 100 years later. You're going to see the sort of rot that's there. You get to see a great wall that maybe was built in between, you know. If there was someone who tried to consume the bodies of his people in order to rebel, you just have like a pile of people there, and it hints to what occurred in a story. without you having to carefully step through what, frankly, that sounds like a very difficult story to tell. That sounds like a very dicey thing. I can't believe they've done this. Uh-oh. That's the direction I came from, right? Are there ever things in pots? Damn right. Oh, yes. Are you drinking tonight? Oh, yes, I'll have a punch and blood cocktail. Fuck. My eyes are pretty sensitive to light, so for whatever reason, this appears to be mostly blackness to me. I'm having a hard time just parsing it visually. Okay, so here's where I am. So it appears that I can't go this way. It appears I can't go this way. Although, let me check one more thing. My eyes are adjusting a little more. Here we go. Does this torchy thing indicate anything to me? What? Alright. I'm an idiot.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm, those. Turn back, for the hunter will face the hunt.
I do like the way this looks. Oh, God. It's barely big enough for my nose. See, so I'm going to take this production style concept because I think that this is one of the things far and away when I watch analysis of videos or people commenting as armchair designers, and I don't mean that necessarily in a derogatory sense, just like when people are talking about what they see in games. Oh, fucking shit! Holy God! Oh! Shut up, all of you. Everybody, shut up. Shut up. Oh my God, that frightened me. Ooh. I told you, man, like, when I'm working out in the gym, I do not have manly grunts. When I get frightened, I do not have manly shrieks. Okay, so let's say that if we were in a linear fashion talking about or trying to portray old Yharnam being selected to be getting burned down. There is the plot events of, uh-oh, the Scourge of the Beast is getting big. Some people want to abandon the town, some people don't. Some event happens that causes it to get burned down. Like, as in someone manages to get the power. There's the fallout from that, and there's the recovery from that, right? These are just some of the aspects of it. But, again, we're coming here sort of as an archaeologist of this plot, not trying to tell it linearly. So all we really need to know is that it did get overcome, it was burned down, and we're here now. We don't need any motivation, description, understanding of who the characters were, who the sides were, the politics, and such. We don't need to understand any of that. And so there's these elements that you can make production-wise, like all these beasts that are being burned, all the religious imagery, these trees that are, you know, dead throughout, crows being littered everywhere. Alright, I'm not following that guy. Alright. Is it a good day to go down? I'm thinking, yeah. Thank you for that clip. Yeah, it scared me, man. Oh my god, this is so beautiful, dude. I love just this one-way path. It's like, well, if you want to go down, you're gonna go down, man. Jay Ditz says that freak out reminded me to sub, haha. I like that my terror helps inspire you to support me as a creator. I know that's why we are playing these Souls-borne games, huh? Hello. Hunter's torch. Oh, is this open? Nope. This is a minor thing, but I really love that due to the horrors that have been ongoing, all these doors are locked, and they show tons of people with locked doors, so it allows them to place doors and not really have to explain why they're shut. Oh, isn't this awfully poopy? This appears to be the only way down. God, I would love to see a 3D map of this. Oh, did I do it? Am I done with this? Did I just do this entire area? Okay, cool. So again, this principle of like there was a forked path down one side, there was a forked path down another. I had a question, how the heck do I get this thing that's at the top here? It motivated me to go down this way, and then boom. And so now, what I do is I look and I go, I don't need to go down here anymore. Done. Crossed it off. Cool. So yeah, like, you know, I'm imagining if I were in charge of the production of Bloodborne, there'd probably be a couple of conceptual sections that I might have. I might have there be, like, just to make it up, like, a school where people were... Oh, these guys scared the crap out of me. Alright, we had a couple collisions here. Maybe a school where they were trying to teach hunters. And there might be a school area, or maybe there is a church where... Or maybe there was, you know, like, a great hanging of tons of people. And you just need to create a rough motivation, like the church began to hang people and claim that they were heretics. Don't need to have a lot of other motivation outside of that. Maybe you can put some of that information in, like, an item description, or in one conversation with one character. And then you can just say to the artists, make these just rough elements with these types of props. The level designers can just sort of, like, gray box out the rough outline of a level, and then once they're feeling pretty good about it, you can begin to really populate the hell out of it. In sort of like a modular way that, you know, because the worst thing that you never want to do is have your artist make, like, a whole bunch of assets for, like, oh yeah, we're gonna have this really cool chase sequence. And then, like, storyline-wise, it just, like, doesn't make sense. You need to, like, scrap some stuff. Oh, did I get 3 of those? Oh, please tell me I have 8. 6! Whoa! Whoa! Still not as bad as the crows. Yeah, the crows damn near terrify me. So, this is like a small example of what I was talking about. This idea of a branching path where you cross things out. I actually cannot stress this enough because I think it's such a clever aspect of design. When you get here, this area feels large because there's stuff over here and there's stuff over there. But now that I've crossed it out, if I die and come back, I just immediately turn here and the level winds up not being so gigantic in terms of replaying through.
You're a skilled hunter, adept, merciless.
Yeah. I just thought there was like a poison thing. The shrieking is so unsettling. Can't tell where that's.
I must stop you.
Well, that is a unique experience. What? How can he hit me? Honestly, how can she slap? Ants in a pants. Man. God, I would really love to see a 3D map of this. This is some really nicely designed worldies. It's amazing how many times we died right when we came back. I was trying to use this stupid thing. Yeah, here we go. I really do not like this thing. Get me the fuck in here. I hope Fredgy gets a lot of cuts of me just going. I'm out of water. hear him stepping. Anti-bird. Antidote. Bloodstone. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, birds. The beastly noises are so unsettling in this game. Oh! 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 Where did you even come from? I gotta start doing this switching more. Where do they come from? These guys I just need to keep whacking until they just get staggered out. Bloodstone shard, maybe? Yeah? Shambles has got to go be a good host. Bye, chat, and good luck. Thanks, Shambles, man. Look at you, you're so pro. Blood-tinged gemstone. Ooh. Can I just say the idea of gems, like slotting things, is like one of my favorite mechanisms. Fucking bastard! Run, 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 run. Why? Jump. Oh my god, it's so easy to die in this damn thing. I feel like I should be getting rewarded with a lamp soon. It's locked. I feel like I'm so close that I should just keep going. Come on. Hello. This saw thing feels so good. Come on. What the? Alright, this is the time. Alright, roll, roll, roll. Okay. So now we're gonna go down. Sure. What is it? Get back here. Nice aim. Okay, so he just walks all the way out. I'm cheesing this boy. Yeah, and then he runs down, and then I throw him. What? This guy better not respawn. Oh my god, there isn't. Oh! I'm the worst bulleter. Come on. Like, would I really venture out there? Would I really do that? Come on. Yeah, back it up. Back it up, friend. Back it up, friend. Back it up, friend. Well, I gotta be honest, that... It's coming back! Well, that is some bullshit right there. That's that little... Give me my health back. Don't care. Don't care. Ooh. Some BM ash. Of course it doesn't. Now, this is a question for the ages. The fucking birds, man! They're frightening! Oh! 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 This fucking hurts! Ooh! Ow! Ooh! Ow! My bones! Climb, climb, climb. This is not how this works at all in real life. This is so stupid. Get there! Ah! What? No, are you kidding me? Is this... This is just to taunt me, huh? Beasts. I can't find myself. Ah! Oh! Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh! Ow! My bones! No! No! Heal up! Heal up! Hit the button! Hit the button! Would you pick up the damn dew? I could really do without this. Oh, I bet you there's a fight up here. I have a lot of blood echoes. It's like 2 levels. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go down the other path first, because I sort of see what this is about. I sort of recognize that that's a very hunter-shaped person. I have about 2 levels worth of souls. You know what? Love this groaning. Love it. Can't get enough of it. There has to be a lamp nearby here. 1001 from Mephia 7 says 1001 for the birds. I don't know which way to go. Give me them BVs. Skipping past all the forky points. I have a lot of antidotes. Wait a damn minute. What am I looking at here? Like, there's just nothing but bad. I don't see a lamp. Alright, I'm just gonna go back and die to that guy. Part of me wants to just go home and level up, but... oh god, I got frightened by a camera angle. Alright, well. I don't know, let's just do it. I bet you I'm gonna go up here and this guy's gonna be like, hey, how are you? How's it going? And I'm gonna be like, oh. Alright, let's do it. I'm all blood. La 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 la. Oh shit! Shit.
I should think you still have dreams.
He deals so much damage.
The next time you dream, give some
Deals so
thought.
much damage. He deals so much with his like what? That gun is a dumb gun. Alright, where's the guy that scared me? Where's the scary man? Is he over here? There he is, hello. Hope that my souls are, like, at the base of the ladder. Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah. Gosh, these guys just sneak up! Where is this? Is he underground? What? What are you doing down there? What's he doing? That hunter better not have respawned. that's actually just not bad. Come on, where's my blood at? Oh, it's up there. Okay. I think I'm actually, given how short that trip is, I think I'm just gonna hightail it out of here and get this. I actually am just gonna go back. Oh, yeah, it's so good. Alright, I'm gonna try to kill this guy. This brrrr man. Heroic Sean bravely retreats back into the shadows. You know what? You know where I'm going? I'm gonna go take a nip-nap ASAP. Oh, baby, yes. Jink. Okay. So now I want to figure out how to weapon. Oh, hi.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods,
chalice,
where hunters partake in communion.
I want to destroy this guy so bad.
Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that
all right, now
their way to the surface.
we're gonna do what we do when we play Souls-borne game. If you're interested in subscribing, of course, let me just remind you, you can connect your Amazon to Twitch to get that free Twitch Prime subscription. It's one free sub to any content creator each month. Now, don't do it yet. Save it up.
In the valley.
Don't do it yet. Save it up for when we destroy this hunter.
The town isn't. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. The perfect.
Okay, so how do I use this? Alright, so then if I fortify this to become 2-slotted. Oh, I see, and then I can put in another. How much does this have in terms of its durability? 200, 200, great.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
Is this too newbie? Is this what we're doing?
Farewell, good hunter.
PSU Galen says, damn day now, you could have said
May
that
you
10 minutes
find
ago and I
your
subbed.
worth in
I'm
the
sorry,
way.
I'm sorry. I was busy, I was in a game. I remember in Diablo 2 discovering that really what you want to do is just pump the crap out of your durability. Oh my god. Holy cow, I have a lot of texts I need to respond to. Alright. Alright. It's me, Robust 9. Charging to the bridge, man. That is pretty cool, the LR. Is that just better? Oh! I thought you were all dead. Oh, get the blood back. Get the blood back. Swipe aimlessly at the ground to regain blood. Ah! Ah! There it is. There it is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop some blood right here. Alright, here it comes. Will he do it? Or will Day 9 get Gascoigne for the next hour? Stream a little choppy for anyone else? Yeah, let me know if you actually are seeing any choppiness. Looks okay to me. Looks like we aren't dropping any frames. Who watched the entire duration of me against Papa G, dude? Gun! Oh my god.
I should think you still have dreams.
Whew!
Well, the next time you dream,
I gotta get some water.
give some
I gotta get
thought.
some water. Oh my gourd. Or my gourd. Alright, so now that I've just recently spent my souls, we're gonna slam through this. See if I can just run past all this second round of enemies. I don't see a reason to run past this guy. Yeah, look at this. It's a nice little run path. Rurisk, 5,000 bits says, oof, ouch, owie, my bones. Rurisk, it's wonderful to be around a fellow bone-hurting juice reader. It's like one of my all-time, like, top 10 favorite subreddits. I have, like, no blood. Look, it's just a very nice coat. It's a very nice coat. Bone-hurting juice is my favorite. Rurisk gets it, man. Yeah, the game is losing some frames. Oh shit, I'm out of bullets! I was gonna just shoot him off. Oh god. Number one. Alright, Subtrain. Your buddy Day 9 did it. Here it comes. Here comes all the people demonstrating appreciation for my talents. Yeah. Oh, he did it. I can't believe that he is as good a Bloodborne player as I am. Take a trip to downtown. There it is. Hey, Zazzle's 26. Watney, Vicarious Funkistador at 30 months. Woo. Nightmare Luna, welcome, says, I can't believe you've done this. The Apathy Jesus, Nocturne 89, Gweege 84, 21 month Aronies. Draconaut, Angel of Death, 8 months, nearly a full sub, baby. WS Kid 22, 38 month Aronies in the Pepperoni. GM Dugs, welcome. Utopia Fox, 22 months. Dread King Koth. Plasma Core, Goose Warship, OMG Dead Monkey, 27 months. Ah, my birthday's the 27th. Mwah, 27 from heaven. Trisakek, 21 months, man. Happy Blackjack. Lucidate Cutie, happy half a year, and although I know you've been here longer than that. Fast Moving Target, 70 months in a row. Fast Moving Target, hot damn. Spatula Dog, a pair of months. Tigramas, 18, a drunk bear. Shmoo 63, yo. That GZ just subbing with that Twitch Prime 790 41 499 in the Bitteronies. Oh my god, the representation of a subscription. Def Jam Burger, J Parada, Tsubo Dai, Pacifist, Lock. Welcome. Tsubo Dai says, sub to tell you that you could have just made friends with him. Oops, I didn't realize. Alright, let's gun down the opposite. Oh, that's bad. Huh? Yeah. That was awesome. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're gonna do a little reload trick, which I assume works if this is anything like the Souls series. Come on, climb. Climb! Good, we did it. Blonde Foxes is what you get for gloating. I did it, man. I'm the best. I'm the very, very best. I'm number one. I cannot be defeated. Target achieved. I walked my required number of steps today. Victory. God, how did I do it when I was sitting still for the last 3 hours? Oh. Powder keg, hunter badge, ship it. Now, one thing I did not see is that there's this little path down here. I remember you. Tried to sneak up on me, huh? Oh, this is cool. Can I get over to there? No, Hawk. 3 whole years. Can I get over to there? Wait, does that... Can I, like, drop this whole thing down if I hit that? Because this is very reminiscent of the Anor Londo Cathedral. What? 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 Oh, no, I thought it would detach. What did I just do? What? Ooh. I, like, hit the rope and now the room's on fire, and this is just different than how I expect ropes to work. But then again, I've never been an expert at finding nor using them. So tenderly he steps. So tenderly he walks. What? Why? Be more constructive with your feedback. I just don't think that's a polite way to do it, man. Oh, crap. Well, now I've done it. Is this where I tried to use down? Huh. Alright, whatever! Okay, we got a little bit surrounded. I hate that screeching so much, it makes me feel uncomfortable. What's cooking? Good looking. Ah. Just do it. I don't even care if I'm about to get hit. Why did this game give me so many damn antidotes? Oh, what are you ramming me for? Okay. Are you guys hearing those little audio pops? That's either an issue with my audio device to my ears, or the game is actually... Screaming at me. Getting them also, yeah, I'm getting some poppiness there. Let's see here. Should actually be at 71. It's over here. Yep, audio is, yep. Yep, don't know. Some of the audio files in this game have little plop 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 type things. Alright, let's look around. No blood vials. Good. Good. I'm so glad that there's not any more brrrr. Oh, gross and awesome. What was that other thing that I got? I don't even know. It's probably some other type of titanite shard. Okay. Ooh, there's a stairwell. I'm like so careful around turns now. Yeah. I wish to go back for that, I think. Oh, it was supposed to fall off there. Oh. Well, dadgummit. I really like this basic weapon, like, so much. So I think that I can just continuously stagger them. So this should be okay. I don't know if this is the exit or the way to a new place. It looks like the place I came from, but I can't be certain. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. About 92% certain. Yeah. 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 Oscar Games says we all use that basic weapon until we found the one. So I actually can't get over to where I want to be from here. And I really want that, so I'm gonna go get it. Da -da -da -da. No weapon can match the swag cane. Yeah, dude, I remember I was just short sword in Dark Souls until I found the Baldur side sword, and then I was like, oh. Oh, the Baldur side sword. Boop. Dark Souls is, like, or these Souls-borne games, it's like the only games I know that encourage you to do drops that lose you health that are, like, deliberate paths in the game. I'm thinking the well in Dark Souls 2. And, Medulla Oblongata. You're kidding the shit out of me. Oh, come on. Need a little bit more space, huh? Tried to jump. Just didn't hit the button early enough, I guess. Jumping is so finicky in this game. Alright, I guess we're not going to get it. Unless it's really important to get. Did I accidentally go into the exact same place two times? My God, I did. Wait, what? Wait, am I crazy? I thought there was a staircase on both sides. Wait, is this it? Is this the dead end? No, this can't be it. I gotta be missing something here. Here, I'm gonna do this jump one more time, then I'm gonna re-explore this area one more time. I'll do this attempted jump one more time. Because, I mean, there's no way that's a dead end. There's no way at all. Alright, up we go. Up we go. Alright, this is where I'm gonna look away from chat, because I see people being like, oh, here's the path you need to go to and do this, because, I don't want you to enjoy the game. Feel free to give him 1 second timeouts, mods. A 1 second should be enough. How in the shit? Alright, that's it. I'm throwing my body off. Alright. Checking all walls. All walls that end walls. Something over here. Is there a weird little hidden passageway downward? Okay. I literally thought that I went through this door. I literally was just 100% certain that I'd gone through this door. Because I saw this door and I was like, oh, yeah, no problem. We're okay. Alright, what's the catch? Oh, I know this. Whew. Yeah, dude, the jumping in Dark Souls is far and away its weakest element. Houdini 1281 says, I'm wearing that exact same shirt right now. Yeah, where would we get this? I think it's J.Crew. Alright, so we have enough for a level up, but I'm not going to work my way back. No, I'm not going to work my way back. I'm going to get my antidote just in case. So I know that there's that passageway there, but what's over here? Darth birds. This is what I mean about, like, crossed off paths and rewarding exploration, because, like, now there's certainly the shortcuts, but, like, I now know how much of this area that I don't need to go through. It's really nice to just have that. Oh. Also, I think this is true, but there's not a lot of, like, third-person games that put you in such tight corridors so often. I mean, just like a corridor like this. God, these guys scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, my boobies hurt. Oh my god, I did booby tensing. Oh, I hate these nightmare dogs, dude. Wait, what? Yeah, when I jump, I like, ugh. Well, I don't like this at all. No, no, sir. Don't care. Using my tools. That's right. Ooh. Look at it. Okay. Bad dog. Pungent blood cocktail. Alright, it's nice. I hate anger dogs. Gotta be careful about looking at chat. Not because of anything that you find folks are doing, but because of my neck. It's so easy for me to just, like, do this all day, because for as intense and difficult of a game as the Souls-borne games are, I mean, you get a lot of free time. Like, right now, you can just stop. Uh-oh. I don't open from this side. It's closed. How did you know? I don't know, I just had a hunch. There's no grand entryway to a door in Dark Souls. It's like, you successfully opened the door. Huh. I see a little lantern. Gonna tell me, like, here's a way. Ah! Fucking lanterns. Guys, I hate. I just have hate. It's just in me. And throw a Molotov cocktail at this bad dog. It's a very bad dog. Alright, let's collect the clips. Alright, I want a clip collection of the day. Come back to here. Oof. Bad dog. Beast blood pellet. Oh shit. Such a bad dog. What isn't the light supposed to just Isn't the light supposed to just Alright, so I'm gonna go in there last. I sense that this will lead to a dead end. How long am I streaming for, my good sir? Lake Mizo Games, it's 3:33. We're going to be playing until 7 from heaven. 7 from heaven. This screechy... I'm just going to turn the volume down. That's it. Ugh. Charging in. I'm brave. Give me your blood. Oh, I could have avoided this by not going through that ash. Dead ash. Oh, huh. Okay, so this appears not to be a dead end. I actually don't know which way to go. These levels feel a lot more elaborate than some of the Dark Souls ones. I've heard many people say that what Bloodborne did relative to Dark Souls was that it is a much more compact game, but everything, like, instead of having like some 10 out of 10 moments, some 9 out of 9 or 9 out of 10, some 8 out of 10 moments, it's like Bloodborne is just only the 10 out of 10. Like, try to be really lean. I heard you there, friend. Alright, so thus far we've just gone up. Hello. Does this lead to a place? Not as tight. Fire paper. Alright, I need to use the restroom. I need to level up. Oh my god. Alright. I'm just gonna go back. Just gonna go back. This is a perfect restroom time. Get your restrooms ready. Now that I've said out loud I'm gonna go use the restroom, my body's just like, alright, we're just gonna go now, is that cool? Stupid body. Actually, how many of these do I have? How many blood holes do I have? 14 blood holes! Ooh! Alright. This is kind of awesome. This is a one lamp zone. yes, make it very
Well,
good.
What is it?
Very, what is
Very
what?
well, let me-
Do. La 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 la. Upgrade my amazing saw thing. Twin bloodstone. Do I have any clots? Blood clots. Level me up. Hello.
Welcome. What? Very
Level me up
well,
from
let me-
behind. I'm thinking. Oh, dang. Whoopsie doopsie.
Farewell, good hunter.
Can we get some sweet stuff here? Min-maxing.
Welcome home. good-
Why is it that I always sneak up from you this way,
Very well,
man?
let-
Alright, I think so. I'm still hinting towards stir, but, you know,
Farewell,
whatever.
good hunter.
Alright.